Hey, welcome back to my channel. Over maybe almost 2 years ago, Comica released the VM30, and I've been using this ever since. This is a wireless, it was the very first wireless shotgun microphone. And for my uses, there really wasn't anything that was ever wrong with it, ever. I've used it, if you watch my videos, I've used this for typing tests, for keyboards, for sound tests, for keyboards, for music, for headphones, for all of those different things away from the camera so that the camera can be pointed on me and you can still get those up close sounds. Today I'm testing the VM40, which I'm not really, I've been using this for almost a week now. And I actually paid for this one with my own money when it released day one the last time. But because I did that video, they reached out to me and asked me did I want to do another video on their new release, which is the Comica VM40, which is the much improved version over this one. And we'll get into that in a minute. And before we jump into that, I will say as a user of the original VM30 and a consistent user, because I've used this consistently over the last, I think it's almost 2 years. I'll have to look it up and see, but um, I've used this consistently, and this has been a workhorse for me, especially when I do like sports videography, which I never really post that on I don't post that at all on my YouTube channel, but when I'm doing sports videography, this allows me to get court noises and different things like that, either on the body of the camera or leaving it at the bench, different things like that. There's so much you can do with this. I'm still surprised that no one else has really created something like this, a wireless shotgun microphone, and that Comica kind of has the at least in my knowledge. You let me know in the comment section if there's another one. But Comica kind of has the market kind of cornered on this one. But this is, for all intents and purposes, a true upgrade based on everything that they added to this um, over this one. And we'll jump into that today, and we'll discuss what this is like. And you've been hearing this audio the whole time. So let's jump into it. Okay, now I'm going to switch it up because I just had the Comica VM40 plugged into my Tascam Portacapture X8. But for these great features and what comes in the box, I'm going to speak to you directly plugged into my MacBook in post while editing. So as you've seen some of these features so far, this is a super cardioid shotgun microphone. It's 48 kilohertz by 32-bit float recording, and that allows you to adjust basically the sound or level of the sound in post. There's more science involved, but that's pretty much it. Inside this very nice pouch that comes along with it, you're going to get two different types of windscreens. You're going to regular windscreen and one wind muff. This is for super, super windy days. You're also going to get these adapters here that allow you to put this on top of boom arms and things like that. You have a TRS to TRS and a TRRS to TRRS. A USB-A to USB-C for plugging directly into your PC, which is I'm using right now. This is to put on top of a tripod stand or something like that. This gives you the most flexibility in where you can mount it, and a new and improved shock mount. And it is an improved shock mount. I have both of these. This one is much better and gives you much better flexibility on the way that you can use this and where. And then this is the microphone itself. You see that back is going to be your dial to change your gain, and it is a lot stiffer now because on the first version it was really loose and it was very easy to change that. So I love that they improved that. You then have your safety switch or your wireless switch that turns on the microphone when it's not plugged into your camera directly. You have your record button, and it also controls your your two low passes, your high and low pass. On the back side here, you have your out to camera, and you have your USB-C to plug in. It goes into your computer or mobile device, and then you have that little hole in the middle, which is a reset. So I really like that they didn't change the design too much, although this one is a little bit longer than the first version, the VM30, and the screen is a little bit larger and a little bit easier to read, which I do like that as well. Right there you're reading, there's your two low passes. Right there's your denoise. And then if you hold that there, you're going to go into, if you hold the record button down, you're going to go into your onboard recording. And then that's just your safety button, and you can change normal. This is safety. Let me get back in focus here. This is safety, which is mono and safety, and then back to normal. So I'm loving how simple this one is to use. It's pretty similar to the one before, but all in all, I love it. Your receiver is capable of connecting two microphones to it. You have three buttons on it primarily. The left-hand side is going to be your gain down and channel 1 button. The middle is power and mode, and the right is channel 2, hold for record, and gain up. This microphone is perfect for situations like this where I'm sitting in the middle of my living room and there's a fan above me. I have two English mastiffs that one is over there and one is right behind this couch, and they're both snoring their butts off. But a shotgun microphone makes it so that the ambient noises are kind of removed from the equation, if you will. Not completely, but to an extent. So as Legend starts to come into view and he's looking for somewhere to lay down, even though he's walking in front of my camera and messing up my shot, this microphone is going to focus on me, and it's wireless and it's giving me exactly what I need. Legend, you can't lay on top of the bone, sir. You're going to hurt yourself. Can't lay on a deer antler. But the microphone is going to focus on me and it's going to basically kind of remove all that ambient noise, or at least not pick it up as it should. Now that's the difference between a shotgun microphone and some of the other wireless type microphones like the wireless lavs, because they're condenser microphones. And that means they're going to pick up more of that ambient noise that is around you, even if you're trying not to, whereas this shotgun microphone is going to be directionally picking up audio in this direction. That's not new to you audio professionals, but if you're looking to improve your content creation and you're unfamiliar, that's why this is better than your standard wireless mic setup. So this feature set makes this one of the best types of microphones and the best microphones on the market right now for mobile on-the-go content creation, because it's not just recording yourself as the talent. You can record other talent. You can also set this up in environments to get ambient noises. So even if you're an ASMR type content creator, you can set this up in areas to get that type of content as well. And that ability to adjust the audio after in post, make sure that you get good audio even if you get bad audio during the recording process. And you can record in mono mode, which is you using this one transmitter or microphone right here, or you can record in stereo mode, meaning you have two of these transmitters and you can set up a left and right channel, and or in a podcast type situation or something like that, you can have your left and right channel be your individual folks that are speaking. And lastly, you can set up a mono and safety channel so that it records one at a certain gain level and then a second one at a safety gain level. And that makes sure, again, you have so many opportunities for redundancy to make sure your recording is good. And I'm outside right now in nature. There's no wind right now, so no issues with that. But there's some birds chirping. There's some wind, barely any at all. But this is a perfect microphone for this setup when you want to do some on-the-go type of content. Works really well. 4, 5, 6, 20, 21. It's hot. I'm gonna get back in the house because I got on a hoodie and sweats. And this should be picking me up because I'm a direct line of sight. Now, the last version, the VM30, picked me up all the way down to that mailbox thing at this distance, and or if I'm even being heard at this distance. But this is what you can expect. What is that? What is that? Okay, that's a worm. I thought it was a snake. Don't do snakes. But you don't need to go that far. But it's great that they allow you to do this. It gives you so much more freedom on your content to be able to work out this far. Now, again, it is super hot outside. It's sunny. It's in Georgia. It's cold in the morning. It's hot in the afternoon. And I'm going to get back in the house. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. The last thing about this is that it has an app, and it is a pretty good app as well. It's basic, but it gets the job done. What it allows you to do is control transmitter one and transmitter two if you had both, if you had two connected. You can even record directly to your device by hitting the record button right there, and that's going to do the backup audio to your device. You can turn on your low cut and your HFB on here as well, and you can mute the transmitter as well. You can control your denoiser on the app as well. You can put it in the different modes that you want. So right now it's in safety mode. I'm going to change it to mono because I only have one connected. Now it's recording in mono mode. You can even change the gain of the receiver and of the receiver here. So right now it's at +2. I can bump that up to +4 or whatever, and I can have that set. Now, if there was a second channel, then you would control that right there. That's channel 2. So the app is pretty decent. But anyway, output mode, you can adjust from there in the general settings as well. Phone speaker monitoring, so that you can monitor the audio through the phone speaker. Now, I haven't been able to do that yet. I've tried to see what that's like. It's up. I don't know. That's a feature I'll have to look into more as I learn how to use this. Denoise, transmitter setting, and then universal settings. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This at $249 I think is well worth the money if you are interested in the wireless shotgun microphone, but you don't need all of the upgrades on this one. They still have this one, and this one has dropped down to $189. But with all of the upgrades, when you're using this for content, potentially professional content, things like that, I would definitely suggest getting the better version, especially because you can now have two attached to the transmit or to the receiver, and two can be controlled in the app application, whereas can't do that with this one. So I highly recommend this because I've used it so much. I'm so happy that they reached out to me. I wish they would have sent out the dual mic setup, Comica, but beggars can't be choosy. So I'm happy with this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.